Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Josh and I'm from Northern Colorado, and this is Pour Daddy. A little bit about myself real quick. I'm a father of four, love whiskey, love everything about whiskey, love all the different mash bills. I love hunting whiskey, I love talking about whiskey, I love sharing whiskey, and I love the community around whiskey. Tonight I'm gonna be reviewing Stagg 25D. It's one of my favorites. I've had several other bottles, as you can tell, but 25D seems to be the one that keeps popping up in my head as far as the best Stagg out there. It's obviously Buffalo Trace distillate, mash bill 1, but I don't really have to explain where Buffalo Trace comes from. Everyone knows Buffalo Trace. Here in Colorado, this stuff is readily available, along with pretty much all different lines of Buffalo Trace. I can get Weller, Special Reserve, Single Barrel, CYPB, Antique 107, Full Proof, and 12-year, man. They're everywhere right now in Colorado. So I consider myself lucky. I'm sorry for you guys that can't get some of this stuff, but I can get Buffalo Trace for 24 bucks a bottle, 22 bucks a bottle. I buy it by the case. It's so cheap here. If you had one whiskey for the rest of your life, what would you drink? I would probably select Stagg. There's a couple of offerings that haven't been great. Like 25C, I don't think was all that great, but it was still good. It was still worth drinking, still worth buying. And for those of you who don't know, they release 4 offerings per year, 25A through D. And I just happen to have D. I have all the other ones, but 25D seems to be the one that sticks around in my bar. Let's get into it. Let's pour this up and see what we find. All right, guys. So initially, I always give this the spin job like all the other YouTubers out there, and I just look to see how it coats my glass as I spill it everywhere. Freaking rookie. I'm telling you guys, this is my first YouTube video for whiskey, and I think that proves it right there. But initially, I'm looking for the glass, the viscosity of the whiskey, the oil dripping down from the glass, and just that overall smell. Just straight banger right there, man. That is so solid. That is like home run, right down the middle for me. And it's just that's a great whiskey. You can just tell. I'm a little biased just because I've already had some of it. I've already had a bottle previous to this, but this one, you get that fruit forward note right off the bat, real dark fruit, and then it kind of transitions to a creamy vanilla caramel. I want to say it's creme brulee. I kind of say that a lot with the whiskeys. You get a creme brulee, but it's just a real kind of savory, sweet, creamy middle, and then in the back end you get that proof. You get that rye spice. It's low rye, but you still kind of get that spice, which may just be proof. But man, that thing lingers for a while and gives you, kind of kicks your throat a little bit. From mine to yours, here we go. Yeah, man, like I said, this is my first whiskey of the day, and that thing just kicked me like a mule. But like I said earlier, you kind of get that fruit forward punch, that dark fruits, and then it kind of transitions to that creamy kind of center or middle. And then the back end, you get that proof kick, get that rye kick, solid pour. I highly recommend this bottle. That's not for the weak. That is pretty proofy at 129.2. That one you can feel a little bit, but man, that is solid from front to back. I'm gonna go in for another one here. Yeah, man, like I said, you still get that dark fruit, kind of getting a little hint of honey, maybe some vanilla, more vanilla, maybe get that char on the back end a little bit, that barrel char. That is just solid from front to back. If I want to grade this, if I was going to grade this from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it an 8.5 8.4 to 8.7. It's just a solid whiskey all the way around. Is it the best of whiskeys out there? Probably not, but my flavor profile is in line with this bottle here. This is what I would reach for. This is what I would go to 99% of the time. I am a kind of a Buffalo Trace fanboy. I really enjoy Buffalo Trace and all their product lines. Truth be told, if I'm gonna come home after work, sit down, I'm probably pouring a Buffalo Trace. If I had a really rough day, probably leaning more towards Stagg. Just everything that they offer is just right down my wheelhouse. So anyway, this whiskey is, like I said, 8.4 to 8.7. I would reserve 9 and above for more aged whiskeys, maybe some of the Pappy line, maybe the Heaven Hill older ones, maybe the Knob Creek older ones, something like that. But this one hits, man. This one hits every single time for me. Like I said, this is my second bottle of this, and it's just classic Buffalo Trace. You put that under your nose and you just know that you're in for a good time, man. It's really good whiskey. But like I said, guys, I am from Northern Colorado. I really want to get into reviewing Colorado whiskeys, specifically Northern Colorado whiskeys. I do have some Talnua, and I have Stranahan's, and I have Root Shoot, and Mile High Spirit, and I really enjoy those whiskeys. They are different than most whiskeys that you would get, say, from Kentucky or Tennessee or anything like that. They are a little more malt forward, taking me a little more time to get into them, to be honest with you. But I'm starting to appreciate them more and more. So let me know what whiskey from Colorado you want to see me review, and also just let me know your favorite Colorado whiskey. It doesn't even, I guess you don't even have to make it a Colorado whiskey. Just let me know what kind of whiskey that you enjoy and what's your go-to. I'd like to do other videos, you know, like a Colorado whiskey, craft whiskeys, maybe do a lineup, maybe do a blind of different whiskeys. Let me know what you guys want to see. We'll put it out there for you. I'd also like to experience maybe going bourbon hunting here in Northern Colorado and kind of show you guys what's going on out here. Like I said, the scene is pretty Buffalo Trace forward, which is awesome for me, man. I'm living in a great state. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Again, my name is Josh. I'm from Colorado, and this is Poor Daddy.